You know what happened this week?
What?
TwitchCon. You were there.
For real? I know.
Which is crazy because you were like, I'm not going.
A part of my public saying I'm not going was to intentionally throw the right people off my scent. I believe it worked, genuinely.
Also, we saw what happened with Emmy this past week, and
explain it, lady. People don't know.
Man.
The people.
Hello, welcome back, Wineabouters.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode.
The Wineabouters?
The winos.
The winos. Ooh,
yeah.
I kind of like the winos.
I think, but we don't drink wine, and people have been talking about it.
I'm drinking wine next week since we're doing a night episode.
Oh my God, good idea.
I decided. No, this is the first thing I thought of when we talked about filming at 7 p.m. Well, I feel like I'm coming off like a desperate alcoholic because like I've been wanting to drink on this podcast.
I'm not gonna lie, we deserve a drink.
You deserve a drink. Actually, me too. One drink, please.
You deserve a drink or a bottle.
We are Daisy and Peach today.
You guys like our Halloween costumes?
It's actually really cute.
Yay.
I'm hiding my legs, hiding my toes.
Shout out Trashy Lingerie. They don't need a shout out because they're incredible and everybody already knows them. They're my favorite. You know that I'm obsessed with Playboy.
Yes, I know.
That is my problematic, that is my one problematic, what's it called? Special interest.
Special interest, yeah.
That is my problematic special interest. I love Playboy. I will always love Playboy. I know that there's some horrible things that have happened with that company. But like, as a little girl, I looked at Playboy and I was like, damn, those are beautiful women that are owning their body. I wish I had that confidence someday.
I think it's the same way that people feel about Victoria's Secret, because it's the same thing with how people look up to Victoria's Secret and you hear about how the models were treated and all that back in the day. So it's different now.
It's different now.
I'm not sure how Playboy is now, but...
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, Trashy Lingerie is this cute little boudoir store in Hollywood, and they've made... the Halloween costumes for the Playboy bunnies like for years.
Oh, they made the Playboy costumes.
Not the they can make a really good it's called like a bone corset or something, bone-in corset or something.
These have bones.
They didn't make the like bunny costumes, but they like the girls would leave the mansion and go buy their Halloween costumes at Trashy Lingerie. So when I first moved to LA, you have to have a membership. It's $1. Anyone can get one. But when I first went to LA, I like as soon as COVID allowed, I went to Trashy Lingerie and I was like, and it is expensive, but they make everything by hand. And man, I just love it there. And the owners are so sweet. And they like, I have to send them pictures. They asked me to send them pictures of our costumes. So we'll send them pictures.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, Cutie got this. Apparently they didn't have my size.
Yeah,
and
so they custom made these in like 2 weeks.
Got this made. I didn't even try it on. I put it on today. It fits like a glove.
You know what? I literally showed them a picture of you.
I can't believe how perfect this fits
me.
It's very nice. And there's like a little tutu underneath to fluff up the skirt. And
we love Trashy Lingerie. They're
really
awesome.
Cute.
But speaking of Victoria's Secret, did you see Quenlin?
I wanted to watch the whole show. Did you watch the whole show?
No, I just watched Quenlin.
I saw clips and I just like, I'm like such a fan of Quen. Like we've never met. I don't even know if she knows who I am.
Oh, really?
I've never met her, no.
Why did I think you guys had done the kitchen thing?
She did it with Pokey. Is that why?
Yeah, and I'm racist.
Even though Pokey's not even Asian.
She is.
Oh my God.
Actually, the internet said she is, so she is.
That's crazy.
Just kidding.
But yeah, she's just so cool to me. Like, just so cool.
She's cool.
She's so funny. Yeah. And I just love how she's just not afraid to be herself. Like, she'll just like be a little gremlin. Yeah. And just like start screaming and making the craziest faces. And I'm like, wow, that's cool.
Imagine being so authentically yourself that you're not afraid of people picking you apart.
Yeah. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've kind of lost that spark in me. I feel like I was more like that years ago. Yeah. And then the more time has gone on and the more things that have happened and the more things that are clipped and I just kind of feel like, it's like, wow, am I dead inside? Like, what's happening to me?
The less benefit of doubt people give you.
Yes,
no.
like
eats you up alive.
People assume the worst in you. Like people assume, like I've seen some crazy stuff about me that I'm like, How is this?
It's all true.
Damn, you're gonna out me just like that.
It's all true.
No, it's just some people think I'm like an evil mastermind, and I'm like manipulating everybody, and I'm like, damn, I'm just like, I feel the urge to like be kind to people, and I feel the urge to like I want to be treated I want to treat people how I want to be treated, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I'm just like cruising, trying to just be like a normal person, go about life and stuff, and then I see how people perceive me, and I start thinking
It's
like,
hard.
man, I was like, I'm not doing enough almost. Like, I feel like I'm not doing enough. Like, maybe I need to be doing more. Like, how can I'm so confrontational. I just want to like explain myself, but then I can't.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I was listening to The Yard on my drive to San Diego, which we'll talk about in a little bit. I don't know if it's their Patreon episode or their main episode, but I listen to all of it. I'm a fan, won't lie. But Aiden was talking about how one time he called a mean commenter. He texted them their number and he's like, do you want to call me and talk to me about it? Because he just wants to explain himself. And it is a human thing to want to be understood.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so it's like,
talk it out.
Gosh, it's sometimes when like
urge.
people assume things or whatever, which
like you want to correct them, be like,
I'm
hey,
like, no,
this is
like,
actually what happened, or here's the facts, or
yeah, or this is my thought process. Like, isn't that an understandable human thought process? Like, nope. Oh, okay. I'm the worst. I don't know.
I've done this before where like a few years ago, there was this girl that just really hated me. And I messaged her. Gosh, I freaking knew. You have like 7 alt accounts, don't you?
Yeah. It was called Ray Ugly Face.
That was it.
Yeah, 00047. That was it.
Sometimes I can't tell if she's actually joking. Like,
I'm joking. That wasn't me.
I'm gonna like look it up after this.
I've never had an alt account.
I haven't either.
Except for the one time that I had
I did have an alt Twitter account.
What?
Yeah, and then I talked about how I smoked weed, and then 100 Thieves got mad at me, so I was like, okay, I have to delete this, and then I realized I was like, I think I just need one Twitter account, and then Twitter is now Twitter that we know today, and now I barely tweet.
Yeah,
but I used to like tweet a lot more back then.
I only had I consider this an alt account, but I had a burner phone once to catch someone cheating on me.
Oh my God.
And it worked.
Were you right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to trust your gut with that.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So this girl, I felt like a lot doing this for like what, almost 11 years now.
For the record, sorry for a second. It looked like you could see it my skirt. I'm wearing shorts, so that black you can see. These are shorts.
Oh yeah, she's got shorts.
Don't get too excited. That's not a nice thong.
I don't have shorts on, so if you see anything, these are my panties.
Yeah, get excited. Actually freak out.
But I did message this girl because like I wanted to explain, because I expect hate from men, right? Because like this, when I saw like this girl like hating on me, like I actually messaged her. I was like, hey, listen, like, what did I do? Can we talk about it? Like, I'm that confrontational where I just want to talk, and I've responded to people that I shouldn't have responded to. Mm-hmm. But then there's like, man.
What did she say?
I think this was in regards to the Reflect stuff.
Oh, uh-huh.
And I had to like talk about things that I can't talk about publicly because the company can still sue me.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
So, which by the way, I keep saying this, but I will talk about it right before I die.
Will you leave me in your will?
You want to be in my will?
Yeah, what can I have?
Ooh, what do you want? I feel like a lot of it's going to go...
Give me like a panini
You know I've already written a will.
You have? I technically have too, because you have to when you start like an LLC or whatever.
Yeah, that's what they were like, hey, listen, like this is going to be a weird conversation, but we do need to get a will written just in case.
I don't like that.
It was very weird. Like, just talking on the phone, like, so when you die, where is this going to go? What is this going to... And I'm like, wow, this is a crazy conversation. It's something I never thought I'd have to do at this age.
So you didn't leave me anything?
You are not currently on the will.
What the hell, dude? What's the point?
I'll give you the other half of this podcast.
What the hell? I don't even want it. No, we'll sit there with your urn. We'll be right there. And I'll podcast with your urn.
No way. I wonder who you're going to replace me with.
You're not going to die soon, are you?
Vanilla.
Vanilla! Wait, that's a great call.
That's crazy. You got so excited for that.
Huge. Good call. Let me know when you're dead.
Dude, she probably has like a list of people ready to go. Like,
God, no.
in case Ray dies.
No. We're going. We'll die on the same day.
No.
We'll do the Hunger Games poison berry.
No,
When we're 99,
you are not allowed to die.
We'll spill all of our secrets.
Dude, I've got so many secrets.
Should we write a tell-all?
We should write a burn book.
Oh, sassy.
Let's
write a tell-all and then disappear and start a rose garden.
We write the tell-all, we bury it, we come back, and then we unbury it, and then we share it on the pod.
Like a time capsule.
Yeah, a time capsule of how we felt about many different things and the truth about things and the lies about things. Because let me tell you.
People do be lying.
People do be lying. And also.
Be lying.
But people also do be telling the truth and also, being accused of lying.
Not telling the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I understand the confusion, essentially.
There's just so many things that
understand.
happen. Like, it's just this, the world. The world is crazy
There's
right
a
now.
barometer, though. What's a barometer? Weather? Does that track weather? I'm saying, like, if you see the switch up, you can assume who the liar is, essentially. I don't know if that makes sense.
The switch up?
Yeah. Like, if the weather changes quickly. Look at the clouds. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry. Still recovering from acute bronchitis. I'm not sick. It's just a lingering cough.
And it's cute. Okay, so would you ever walk Victoria's Secret? Should we put our names in the ring?
I actually had
I'll do it.
I did have an offer from Victoria's Secret.
To walk?
Not to walk, but it was a collaboration. And I did say no because of their previous controversies.
You're never going to get a walk.
I'm too short for that.
No, they had short people there because they're like expanding into influencers and shit.
But I think all those people were like at least 5'6".
Will you Google how tall Quenlin is?
Quen is tall, isn't she?
I don't know. I've never met her. I just talk about her and dream about her.
Oh, that means we're going to have her on the pod soon, surely.
She's a big inspo to me because she does the feeding starving influencers. And I was like,
I'm kind of surprised you haven't.
I should do that with baking.
I'm surprised you haven't met her yet. I feel like that's someone you would have, because you know everybody.
Oh, not true.
Wait, it is true.
I don't know Bill Nye.
I feel like you know a lot of people because of Streamer Awards.
Yeah, I invited her to Stream Awards last year, but she didn't reply.
She's just 5'3". Like me. And wow, I'm inspired.
See, you could do it.
Wow. Oh man, I said no because it was right. It was their first activation after they rebranded and had it's when they were trying to rebrand, because like Victoria's Secret, like they've definitely had some awful things.
Really, I don't know their lore. I just know a man.
Yes,
is the one that invented the bra, which is funny to me.
It's always
and he named
man.
Victoria's Secret after his daughter, which feels a little weird.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it feels like it should be named after like your lover. Like that's Victoria's Secret, but it was like his daughter.
It should be his secret.
Yeah. Edgar's secret, and it's just like all the crazy underwear. I do love the name Victoria though. Really? Yeah.
I don't like the name Vicky.
No, but I like the name Tori.
Tori's okay.
Yeah.
Better than Vicky, I think.
Yeah.
Your mom's name is Tori or Vicky? Victoria? I like the whole name.
No, I like your mom, for real.
I would like to meet your mom.
No, we like her. We think
bring her on the pod.
Name. Yeah.
You know what happened this week?
What?
TwitchCon. You were there.
For real? I know.
Which is crazy because you were like, I'm not going. And then
you know who was funny was Quackity.
What did he say?
Oh, well, aren't you a little hypocrite? He said it nicer than that because I set him up for it, for the record. The first day I saw him, he was like, wait a second, why are you here? And I was like, I know, I'm a hypocrite. And then the next day I was there again. And he was
why
like,
does that make you a hypocrite?
He was like, aren't you the hypocrite? Which was funny because
why does that make you a hypocrite?
Because I publicly was like, I'm not going to TwitchCon. It's not safe. And then I was like, hey, but I did that with intent.
Yeah.
Can I explain myself?
Yeah, it's your pod.
It's your pod.
And I'm going to explain myself.
Okay, good. So I had a contract that I agreed to months ago.
Yes.
Before I got the heebie-jeebies. I agreed to it months and months and months ago. I actually canceled all my other contracts because they were like more fresh. But this is a reoccurring partner. And you know, and I really appreciate all they've done for my stream and my community. And so it didn't feel right to cancel. Yeah. And so a part of my public saying I'm not going was to intentionally throw the right people off my scent. I believe it worked, genuinely.
Yeah. I was surprised that she went. I was thrown off.
Yeah, it was so funny. I ran into Austin in the hallway and he goes, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "I was trying to throw people off my scent." He was like, "You could have told me." And I was like, I know. I just like, I was just trying to go in and out.
Yeah.
But then, contrary to popular
belief,
or even contrary to popular experience, I felt incredibly safe. I feel really lucky that I felt safe. I was surrounded by security guards wherever I went. And there's a difference between saying, I'm doing a meet and greet, I'm going to be in this location.
Here at this time where your insane stalkers can go
where you can premeditate what you're going to do and you can come find me right away.
Yeah.
Compared to
just showing up,
visiting the Deco booth in Artist Alley, and a few people see me and they take some pictures with me.
Yeah.
And I'm surrounded by security. Like there's a big difference than being a sitting duck, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt. So I felt really, really, I felt safe.
TwitchCon in particular, I feel like I've seen what has happened to others.
Yes.
I've experienced my own issues when it came to like stalkers or like haters, harassment, death threats, and all this stuff. And
yeah.
Also, we saw what happened with Emmy this past week, and
explain it, lady. People don't know.
Man,
the people.
All right, is it okay to show the clip?
Yeah, I think
Emmy also showed it in her video, so it's probably okay to show. But yes, she did mention in her statement that she was happy that someone was recording, because in reality, no one would probably believe her that this happened, because that's just how it is. If you don't have actual proof, like video evidence, are these people going to believe that it happened? Which is still crazy, because some people are blaming her. Blaming her that this happened. Like, are you crazy?
No, I think that's insane.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy.
Emmy is, she needed to go to Twitch. Like a lot of creators.
She was on our podcast.
On her podcast?
She was on our podcast.
On our podcast?
Yeah, remember she came on our podcast.
Yes.
I was just saying if you don't know her.
Oh, if you don't know Emmy, Emiru. Yes, she was here. We do have an episode with her.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I thought you were saying that she was doing a podcast at TwitchCon.
No. Sorry. She's been on our podcast. If you're not familiar with her, she's awesome.
So she is like one of the biggest female streamers right now. She's a professional cosplayer. She's a gamer girl. She's beautiful.
She's incredible.
She's great, and she's very sweet. And a lot of creators, they have contracts or they have like a meet and greet plan, and they have shows out there at TwitchCon that they signed up to do. And so Emmy, she's doing her meet and greet, and she's meeting a fan, and this other guy just walks in front of her out of nowhere, cuts the line, grabs her, and tries to kiss her on the neck or something.
I don't know. It looks like, I don't know.
Yeah. And then that's her security guard that she was able to get in.
It's just so weird the way he grabs her.
Also, it bothers me that no one did anything.
And then people think that he potentially had a knife. Have you seen that theory?
Someone like zoomed in on his hand.
Because he does kind of like pull something out.
Yeah.
But we don't know. But then what's frustrating is like, I think Twitch has said publicly that he was like detained or something like that.
No.
But there are so many clips of him just leaving.
He was not detained.
Really?
And Emmy talked about this live on stream. Before
I wasn't able to see it.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah.
Oh, I watched the whole thing. So she had a show planned, obviously. And so before she went live on the show, she just like went live on her channel and talked about what happened before, during, and after, essentially, that situation, and how this man just walked away. Like, and also the security was laughing at her about it. Like, they weren't taking her seriously.
Like,
and apparently,
that was crazy.
Yeah, she mentioned that originally this guy's punishment was only a 30-day ban. Isn't that insane? And then they changed it to indefinite ban.
I think there needs to be, because I was really thinking about this, and like, how do you make TwitchCon safe for sure? And TwitchCon is
there's some really simple changes.
Yeah.
Clear bags.
Yeah.
That's something that you suggested.
That I freaking have said.
Mm-hmm. There needs to be actual security cameras, like more
everywhere,
and better security cameras everywhere. You need to allow creators to bring people that they trust, like their own security, because apparently Emiru had a personal bodyguard who protected her, like did his job a year ago. Was it last time?
Yeah.
And that guy got banned for
because he grabbed somebody.
He grabbed someone, which is
his
he
job.
was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And so Emmy wasn't able to bring this guy.
I guess I kind of understand the liability there. I don't know how they do, because like you think about it. Okay, I bring my security guard, right? My security guard hurts somebody at TwitchCon.
Were they hurt?
No, I assume not. But like, think about if that person sues.
Yeah, I don't
know.
I don't know, but I know that she spent like $10,000 on security this year.
It's crazy.
Which is something I think that Twitch should be providing. Like,
well, Twitch does provide security.
They do.
She chose to not use Twitch's. She chose to use her own. But I think
even if feel like Twitch security is volunteers.
No,
like, that's the vibe I get.
Dude, my security was insane.
Really? Like,
they were insane. Yeah, they were good.
Was this after the situation happened?
No, before. Oh. So I think what should happen is, even though Emmy's bringing her own security, Twitch should still have their security around her security, because why not?
Yeah. Like, they should still work together.
Yes, there's no reason not to. Like, the more security, the better. Like,
exactly. I think
I don't understand that. Like, just because she's like, oh, I have security covered. Okay, well, you have training wheels. Like, that's fine. We'll give you more training wheels. Like, what?
I think what's important to remember is that if this is happening to one of the largest creators, mind you, this happens to men as well.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't Nick's nipple get licked last year or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it can happen to anybody. And if it's happening to someone like Emiru, this is probably happening all the time to smaller streamers or smaller creators. And even just, who knows, maybe even the fans. Like, this could happen to a coworker. Like, imagine you're just working and this a customer comes in and they just fixate on you.
Yeah.
Or they just felt like stabbing you one day. You never know. Yeah. Like, it's just, I thought it was really incredible how, even though this happened to her, she continued to do
I don't know how she did that.
Everything. She did this whole show after, and she finished up her meet and greet. So I thought it was really good. It was very I was stressed.
Yeah.
I was stressed just like watching her do all that.
Yeah, me too.
So
yeah.
But
I think she was like incredibly brave and incredibly like poised about it, and like rightfully angry.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm happy she stood her ground on it, and I'm happy that she made the statements that she made. Like, I don't think a lot of people maybe don't understand how hard Emmy works for like this platform and everything she does, and it's just like crazy to undervalue. There's no reason, like I said, there was a lot of security. Even Fan had a security guard that she didn't want, and she was like, I don't want the security guard, like, you know. And so
why?
Because she's like, I don't care. Like, she just didn't want the security. But like, there was a lot of security that Twitch was offering. There's no reason that it couldn't have been double enforced. Like, it's Emmy fucking Rue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, of all people, especially Emiru, like your largest female streamer.
Like, don't be, oh, she's bringing her own security. Okay, then she's off our watch. No. Like, if she's bringing her own security, she should be even more on your watch.
Like, this guy should have been tackled.
Oh my God.
This guy should have been on the floor after that happened.
Well, and you know what's crazy? And I hesitate to even like say this. I'm sorry to be like, oh, I don't trust the police system, but I don't. And it's really fucking sad. Like,
yeah, I mean,
you can have a video like that. And, oh, but are you sure you didn't know him? Are you sure you didn't lead him on? Are you sure you didn't tell him? Like, it's crazy. It makes me so mad. So
trying to press charges at least.
And I hope there's a way that they allow it. And I hope if the police don't help, I hope she can find a good fucking lawyer that will make it happen. Because that is usually the battle, is if you have a good ass lawyer, they will figure out how to make it happen. Because respectfully, the police don't fucking give a shit. And it's so sad.
Frustrating and sad.
It's so sad.
Can we pull up Leslie's tweet? So Leslie quote tweeted Emiru's statement and said, "Not okay at all and straight up infuriating to see how poorly this was handled by Twitch. My meet and greet happened right before Emmys and 2 people told me they didn't even have my slot and were able to get into my line." So you have to like, for meet and greets, now you have to like sign up or like have like a slot. And apparently people are just cutting the line. How are they getting past security?
Which is so surprising to me. Because I think Vegas, so 2 years ago, I remember like Austin had a meet and greet, but he wanted all of Furion to join him or whatever. Yeah. And so I went over to security and I was like, oh, I need to join that meet and greet. And they're like, do you have a slot? And I was like, no. And they literally would not. I was like, can you Google the podcast? I'm in the pictures. Like, that's me. Hello, let me in, please. They would not let me in. I had to have Pluto come and get me. Like,
yeah.
But
that's the way it should be.
Shocked,
right?
That like, how did this happen? Like, how? How has that happened? Because they used to be so good at meet and greet security. I'm just like, what is like, this is the 11th TwitchCon. Like, how is this happening? I don't get it.
Yeah.
You would think. Like, I have respectively better security at the Streamer Awards than.
Yeah.
I know it's smaller scale, but still.
Yep. Still. Like, you would think that a company so large.
You know what's even sad? There have been stalkers, because a lot of stalkers are a little kooky. A lot of stalkers are kooky. I won't say a little kooky. They just are kooky.
Yeah.
There are stalkers that will stream and say threats about said person. We know this.
Yep.
Luckily, we've got kind of I've got Nico on my team and he's incredible. And so he sent over a list of all the people that unfortunately I'm not safe around. And we were able to send that to Twitch and they made sure none of those people could buy tickets. But the problem is the ones you don't know about are just as scary too.
The ones that you haven't like discovered yet. That are just,
and
like
it just, I think the answer is to be proactive instead of reactive. And it's like, okay, Twitch needs a more thorough mod team that is going through these streams for safety issues. Like, and especially how public we were, and even Pokey jumped in with us and was like, I am not going to TwitchCon. It does not feel safe. You would think, and even Twitch putting out a statement being like, we're putting safety first this year because we've seen the feedback. Like, what a joke.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's so demoralizing. It's sad.
It's disappointing. I don't know when people are going to start caring, but like at the end of the day, I don't even think people care.
I don't know. I just think I've just saw so many clips of that guy just leaving the convention.
Yeah.
Just like walking out.
He walked away.
And I still think about the guy on the pier. The fact that, listen, internet sleuths are incredible. And not one Redditor, not one Discord person, not one Twitch chatter was able to find that guy. That's crazy. Like, how is this happening? How can we not find these people, but somehow you can find fucking Valkyrae's best friend from elementary school's butthole color? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. How'd you guys
know that?
How'd you guys know that? It was probably pink. Was it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'd assume. That's, I don't know.
Anyways, what's sad as well is that Emiru talked about how she's incredibly desensitized.
It's so sad.
And I realized, like, I think we are kind of getting used to it. Like, just no tears. Like, even everything that's been going on in the past few weeks, like, just, I don't even remember the last time I cried.
I cried last night.
You cried last night?
Yeah. Remember? As soon as I got off the phone with you.
After?
Yeah. I was just like, it finally all hit me and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
I know, just thinking about quitting, right?
Yeah.
Just how peaceful it would be. But we can't quit.
Because we're so lucky.
We're so lucky and privileged to be here. Like, we cannot quit.
Yeah.
And it's also like, I also say mad because like Myung mentioned that she wants her to stop streaming by the end of 2027. And so I was thinking about too. I was like, wow, am I ever going to stop streaming? Like, do I ever stop being on the internet? And obviously, no, because we got this pod.
Yeah.
But like, I was like thinking like, man, life could be so peaceful. Like, if we quit, that would set an example. You know,
I
like
know,
it's not good to
but it's
quit.
like I'm honest. I'm just exhausted. I'm tired. I'm tired of almost every angle of it. I think clout is evil. I think these internet numbers, I think people fall for it. I think they get addicted to it like a drug. I'm not kidding.
I remember when I was on my grind, you know, everyone goes through their grind where it's like they see the numbers going up. It's better for business. It's better for collaborations. It's overall just a good thing for even sponsors. Like the higher numbers, like the better you do, the more you're going to get paid.
Yeah.
And so, you know, like we see a lot of people that are kind of lost in the sauce. And it's just, they're kind of just grinding it out. And sometimes that's
sad.
Sometimes people just like end up tunnel visioning on it. But overall, it's good for business. And I understand why people do it. Like, I mean, I definitely, especially during Among Us.
Yeah.
I wasn't just lost in the sauce. I was baking in that sauce.
I get it. I mean, I
was in there.
When I was doing like the dating shows, I was gonzo.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I'm happy that I experienced that like early on in my career because I believe I haven't made the same mistake. Like I make friendships from a genuine place.
Yeah.
I think it's just hard. I think streaming is weird. I don't think humans are meant to do it. And I feel like a hamster in an experiment sometimes.
To be the, you know, see so much criticism about themselves. Like think about how it was years ago without the internet. Like no one would ever, people would be shunned in the streets, right? But it's not like hundreds of thousands of people like eyeing you down and telling you what they think about what you're wearing or how you look or how many times I've been told like I look tired. Like, I'm like, I am.
Like, yes. I happen to be tired today.
I look tired because I am tired. Yes. And then like there'll be days where I'm not tired and they're like, you look really tired today. I'm like,
I guess it's just how I look.
I guess it's just how I look. Thank you, I think. But I mean,
it's just hard.
I think when it comes to just being on the internet, it's a matter of compatibility with streamers or creators, like what phase of their career they're in.
Yeah.
Because at this point, like, obviously, I feel like a veteran, you know,
I'm like, that's how I feel too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just sitting back and watching and being like, huh.
Yeah, it's like, okay, like you go do your thing, have fun, you know, don't get hurt.
See you when you want Thanksgiving dinner.
Like
that's what I say.
Even watching Jason jump out of a plane at TwitchCon.
I was like, how are you doing
I'm like, how do you have the energy? But then we would have probably done that like 10 years ago.
I know.
And now look at us. We're in
princess
outfits. There has been a lot of things happening on the internet the past couple weeks. And I was in Europe for 3 weeks. So I was gone. I had acute bronchitis even before I went to Europe. I had it even before I was in New York. Before that, I got it in New York. And then I was gone for 3 weeks, was sick the whole time. As soon as I get back, I'm just like, I don't want to travel. I want to stay at home. I want to play video games. And that's what I did. I've been streaming almost every single day, 12 hours a day.
I know. You've been locked in.
I've been locked in. Well, not just because of that, but it's been like a good distraction from everything that's going on.
Last night, Ray and I are on the phone. And we're like, what time are we filming tomorrow? And neither of us had opened the group chat because we'd just been so busy.
Yeah.
And we're like, I don't know. We're back and forth and we're like, okay, let's open the group chat.
I opened it up. I was like, 10 a.m. I have to be there at 10 a.m. But yeah, so I've been playing a lot of games and it's been a great distraction. Like my community has been really kind. And especially when I feel like there's a lot of really malicious comments out there right now.
Sometimes it's your best chat is your live chat.
Like
those
it makes me feel like, because when you start reading stuff about you, it's like, damn, am I really that
insufferable?
Like, am I that awful? Where I can't believe I'm being perceived the way that I am by some people, and I'm like, man, I start like believing it. Like, oh, I'm the worst person in the world. I'm a piece of shit.
Really
no one
hard
likes
to be
me.
live. It's really hard to be. It's really hard to want to present yourself online when.
It's been but since I've been live, like I even had the lights off. Like I've been playing with the lights off. I stream 12 hours a day. I'm like sick.
No.
I like have my jammies on, but because it's so low energy and people are still watching and like being kind to me, I'm like, wow, I guess I don't have to have like 1,000% energy. I guess I don't have to be happy to stream, because sometimes when I'm upset, I choose not to stream because I don't want people to see me like that. Or one time my mom was like, I was really upset.
You said this.
Yeah, I was really upset. My mom, it's just like, it stuck with me. My mom was like, I don't like watching you when you're sad. And I was like, she was like, I don't like watching when you're angry or sad. It like makes me feel sad. And I'm like, oh, like I don't want to be that kind of streamer.
No.
But I've kind of just resorted to my degenerate ways, and I played through the whole Pokemon game, Pokemon ZA that came out. Like I'm playing this game, like I'm actually enjoying it.
Yeah.
For the record, I rated
Thanks
the
for
game.
The game, Nintendo. We like it.
I rated the game like a 6. I don't want to say 6.7 because it's
6, 7.
And
we've moved on to 8, 9.
Who's we?
I don't know, but I learned this.
What is that?
I don't know.
Wait, don't do that.
I don't know if it's a gang sign, but I don't think it is. They told me it wasn't. I kept asking.
It looks very anime.
They told me it was a Cardi.
Okay, well,
sign.
Okay, we should probably look that up before.
They said it was LV and it's like Cardi's thing, and I was like, okay.
LV.
I don't know. Maybe Google it. Am I gonna get in trouble? Am I gonna get arrested?
No, but you might get a hate thread.
There was the youths were telling me to do it, and I said okay, and then I said, "Is this okay? Am I gonna get in trouble?" And they were like, "No," and I was like, "Okay," and I trusted strangers.
Don't trust the youth.
I think it's Cardi.
I stopped trusting the youth when I was doing an IRL stream it was during Sysathon, and Ron was there, and there was a phone booth, and he was in there pretending to scream and making it sound like it was soundproof. And we were in a public restaurant, mind you. And so he's like, yeah, go in there. It's soundproof. And go scream as loud as you can. I go in the phone booth. I'm screaming.
That's so embarrassing, Ray. That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm never trusting these kids again, ever.
Wait, you never told the story about when you were in Italy or France? We were hotel.
Oh.
What was that? You said you wouldn't. You were like, "Oh, I'm holding to tell this."
Oh yeah, my hotel story. Oh my God! I realized I didn't really talk about Europe because we had Fan on.
We didn't even have Fan on. We had Taylor Swift.
We had Taylor Swift on.
People were mad.
Okay, people should not have been mad because we made it very clear. We asked for it. I've been asking for it, and apparently Fan asked for it the night before. For it. Also, Fan's a recurring guest, so
yeah, Fan can come on anytime.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like every time we have a guest on, it's going to be an interview. I feel like it's just people yapping.
Hang out, guys.
We're just yapping. Honestly, a little too much sometimes. We're going to have to cut a lot of this, I feel like.
Really?
There's a few things that I think
I'm not cutting shit.
I'm cutting a couple things. So I go to New York. I fly to Milan for Fashion Week with Diesel. And then I had these really long braids, floor-length braids. It's on my Instagram. It's covered in gel. I thought the gel was going to dry, but the gel never dried. So I have to get on the plane the next day. Yes. And I can't take them out. So my goal is to get on the plane. At my hotel in Paris, I will cut the braids out, the fake braids, and then shower. That was my plan. So I'm obviously really jet lagged.
You look dumb as hell going through security with 6-foot-long braids.
So I tied it in a big knot.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't dragging on the ground, but it was disgusting because I slept
gooey
on it. It was like sticky.
Ew.
It was dragging on the ground, so the ends were like had dirt in it. It was gross. So I was really excited to shower and get it off my head. And so I get to my hotel in Paris. I go upstairs. I empty my suitcase. I have the dullest scissors ever. And so I'm sitting there for an hour trying to cut these fake braids out of my hair.
Without accidentally cutting your hair.
Yeah, so it's like low enough. And then after you like cut it off, like, then I could take out everything. It took me an hour to do that, and I'm exhausted. I could sleep right then and there.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I can't. I have to wash my hair. It's disgusting. And so I get into the shower, and it's one of those showers that has no door. And have you ever had those showers?
Hotels are weird.
Yeah.
My hotel at TwitchCon had a barn door for the bathroom, a sliding barn door.
A barn door?
Yeah, like Ludwig's in there shitting and it's not closed all the way. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I've seen some of those where it's just like a sliding door. Yeah. Or sometimes they'll just be like see-through. Like it's crazy. So it's a shower that has no door and no lip to hold the water in. Like, you know how sometimes it's a bathtub and then sometimes it's just like, it's just a shower and then there's no door and then there's like maybe like an inch of lip to keep the water in. But water is gonna get everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So I immediately get in the shower. I'm like half soaked. And I notice that the shower isn't draining. And it's immediately flooding the entire bathroom. So I was like,
God.
I need to get this shampoo out of my hair ASAP because the bathroom's flooding.
Yeah.
I don't do it in time. So not only is my hair half wet, half greasy with a little bit of shampoo, I have to turn it off because the bathroom's flooding.
Oh my God.
I get on the phone, try to talk to someone that can help me. And at this point, I'm on the phone waiting for reception for 30 minutes.
Oh my God.
I'm so jet lagged, so tired that I was like, I have to go to bed. So I slept like that.
Oh,
sticky, soapy, half wet. And then I finally wake up. I'm like, okay, I need to use the restroom. So, because I haven't used the toilet, and the toilet seat's been down the whole time. I go into my flooded bathroom. I open the toilet seat, vomit. And it smelled.
My God.
It stunk.
Ew. Ew.
I'm tearing up a little bit because I'm so stressed and tired and I just want to shower so bad. I felt dirty. It smelled. And mind you, this is around midnight and I had to order Pizza Hut because there was no restaurants open. I was so hungry and it was midnight. And so I just got my pizza and I went to use the restroom and then I see that I lose my appetite.
Oh God.
My whole bedroom smells like vomit. I try to flush the toilet. It's clogged. So I'm like, this is
nightmare.
Oh, it was bad. And so there's nothing I can do because reception is not available. It's midnight. I had to wait until the morning. I was up all night, obviously, because I was jet lagged. And then as soon as it was like 7 a.m., I finally got a hold of them. I was like, listen, I can't wait for someone to repair the bathroom. Like, I need a new room. It's flooded. It's clogged. Please. And they ended up giving me a new room, which the new room was great. It was clean or whatever. And I took the best shower of my life. And then I went to bed. And it was just the worst situation to be in. Like, of course this happens when my hair has like gel and it's like, like I felt so gross. And also I had bronchitis the whole time as well. So I'm like, I'm just a miserable person. And then people were like, did you at least get a refund?
No,
I'm a freak.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the type of person where if you serve me the wrong meal, I'm still going to pretend to eat it because I don't want to bother employees.
Yeah.
Like, in my head, I was like, I don't want the maid to get fired. Or I don't want the maid, like, what if the maid just forgot to clean it? Like, I don't want anyone to get in trouble on my behalf, which is really stupid, honestly. Like, I feel bad for workers.
I know.
I feel too lucky and privileged that, like, I feel like all my inconveniences are just minor.
I'll eat these peanuts I'm definitely allergic to. It's fine. I don't want you to be bothered. Yeah. No, I get it.
It was awful. But I guess I'm glad it happened to me and not someone else, I suppose.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, me just trying to cope. Like,
yeah,
it could be worse. I'm always in my head like, oh, it could be worse. What can you do?
Yeah. Could have been on fire. Could have been on fire.
I could have been bald.
Could have been bald.
I wouldn't have had gel in my hair at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was awful. And then I spent the whole trip just being sick the entire time. But it was nice. I came home and then I became a degenerate.
She got addicted to video games.
I did. Admittedly, it's been quite the distraction. Like, I don't know how you've been doing all what you've been doing with everything that's been going on in your life.
No, I'm fine. I only went to the hospital once.
Yeah, you want to share the hospital story? Because, when was this? I messaged you and you were just awake. I was surprised you were awake.
You're like, why are you awake? I'm like, I'm at the hospital.
Yeah, no, that's what she said. I literally, I think I was jet lagged. I think it was after I came back from Europe.
The 10th.
Yeah.
It was last weekend.
And I responded to her or something. And then I was like, oh, why are you awake? And she's like, oh, I'm at the hospital.
We talk about mental health quite a bit. I think even earlier, like the conversation about like being online and stuff like that. I think that's actually like a very mental healthy conversation where it's just like, it's hard not to feel jaded. Unfortunately, I have a panic disorder. I've had it the last decade of my life. It showed up. If you don't know what that is, I have severe generalized anxiety. It used to be referred to as like chronic generalized anxiety is what they told me. I also, unfortunately, name something, I've probably got it, and I'm not trying to like I'm not trying to go band for band right now. I have PTSD. I have OCD. If I don't have depression, then I have a dissociative disorder, which means I'm not feeling it. Or if I'm out of dissociation and I'm not depressed, then my anxiety comes back. So I'm very rarely living in a state of normalcy, which sucks. And for the record, it is what it is. And I'd rather have this disease than many others out there. So I try to feel lucky when I can. But it sucks and it's hard to live with. But I don't know what I did. I've been less dissociated, which is exciting, but I've been very
that's so good. I feel like all I've done is dissociate this week.
Yeah.
I feel like I just catch myself like just literally just like staring.
Yeah. I've been incredibly, incredibly anxious. And unfortunately, one of my anxieties is I get like really bad health anxiety. And it's because I feel physical symptoms.
Yes.
It's not just me like sitting around and being like, I think I'm having a heart attack. It's like I was having severe chest pain for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it.
To the point that, and I sit there and I know I have an anxiety disorder. And so you try to talk yourself off the ledge. But when it lasts that long and it's not going away and it feels like it's only getting worse, it's hard not to escalate. Because how many stories do you hear in your life that they're like, oh, if only she would have gone to the hospital? And it's like, and this is a bit of an overshare, but like literally the day my mom died, she was like, no, I don't need to go to I feel like shit, but I don't need to go to the hospital. And then she died that night, so it's
that's crazy.
So it adds to it too, where I'm just like, cause she had hypochondria. And so she would have to have that conversation with herself sometimes, and she made the wrong call. And so I get really afraid of making the wrong call and doing something wrong. But essentially,
like not catching it in time.
I know myself well enough, and I've had chest pain before. If you have an anxiety disorder, you've probably had it before, and it feels like a squeezing, and it radiates to your back, which is also a symptom of a heart attack. And so, like, what are you supposed to like? How do you make it go away? And it wasn't going away, and so finally, and it wouldn't go away even if I took a lorazepam, which I have lorazepam that I take as needed because I also have a fear of medication, unfortunately.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't like taking meds.
Yeah. So, I just take it when I desperately need it, and it wasn't going away. And so I said to Ludwig, I was like, I'm going to go get an EKG. Like, because I know if I go to urgent care, I get an EKG, they'll tell me that my heart's fine, and then I'll be able to de-escalate.
Yeah.
And that's usually what happens. And I usually do that as a desperate measure to calm down. And so I go to urgent care, they do an EKG, and for the first time ever, I have like an abnormality. It's incomplete red bundles is what it's called, which is an abnormality, but apparently it's one you don't really have to worry about, especially in young people.
What is it?
They say it could be because like one of your prongs was loose during the EKG. You could have moved during the EKG.
Oh, I see.
Or it could just be like you kind of have a little bit of like a weird heartbeat, but not a serious weird heartbeat, like a chill one that happens a lot is kind of like how he explained it to me. But I have a weird family history, where like my uncle that died, this year was like a heart attack at a relatively young age for, a heart attack to kill you. Like that's not, and I also had an aunt that died at a young age from the same thing. And so, it's just based on a family history. He was like, based on family history, and I think he was a PA. He wasn't a doctor, but like urgent cares often just have PAs. He was like, based on family history, let's just do a x-ray to be safe. And I'm like, okay. So he does an x-ray and he's like, I'll call you in an hour if it's bad. If it's good, I'll just send a message. And I'm like, okay, great. So then an hour goes by and he calls me and I'm like freaking out.
Oh gosh, that's
and
so
he was
stressful.
Like, he was like, I got back your results. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, everything was fine, but x-rays are only 40 to 60% correct in diagnosing like some things. And like, based on your family history, like I would just, if I were you, I would go to the ER and get a CT scan. And I'm like, and I told, for the record, I did not go in there like naive. I did not go in there being like, oh, this is a brand new pain. I literally said like, I have an anxiety disorder. I'm sure it's just that. I'm trying to de-escalate. That's why I'm here. Like I explained all of that. And he is in no way de-escalating that situation. I know he's just trying his best and he's trying to like make sure I'm not dying, And so I have a conversation with Ludwig and I was like, I know myself well enough. I'm still pretty confident this is anxiety, so I'm going to chill on it. And 3 days go by. And in those 3 days, I keep thinking about this incomplete red bundle. And it is weird that suddenly I have a problem and I didn't have one before. And it is weird that it's only 40% accurate. And so I start getting kind of worked up. But I keep, like I said, I've been to a lot of therapy for this. So I do all my exercises to de-escalate. And I promise, this sounds crazy, but I'm doing a good job at it. Like, I really am. Like,
I think you are.
I'm trying to manage, and all the tools that I have, I'm using them, and I'm trying to get through it. And so then I'm at the Chapel Roan concert, and I'm immediately triggered because it's a festival setup, which isn't something I do. Like, I don't like not having an easy escape route. I'm the type of person that I go into a room and I know where every exit is right away. I know how I will get there if I need to. Like, I carry tampons with me in case there's a shooting. I can put it in a bullet hole.
Oh,
unironically.
wow.
Like, that's how I live.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's sad. But that's how I live my life. Like,
just
on edge, stressed out all the time. And I go to this festival and there's not good escape plans. And I thought it was at the Rose Bowl Stadium, which I can do a stadium. I've done stadiums. I've never done. The only time I ever almost went to a fucking festival was the one in Vegas that got shot. Like, and so then
you were there during a shooting?
So I was at Vegas during the Mandalay Bay shooting. My friend, so I was down there for a convention, and my coworker, shout out Kim, love you. She's like super sick. She was like this 50-year-old lady, and she was just like funny. She loved country music, so she got us tickets like from one of those like resellers on the strip to go to the country music festival because our conference started the next day, and she was like, let's do it, like, let's go, and I kept stalling and delaying. I was like, I don't really like country music, let's just stay inside, like, I don't want to go. And she's like, no, let's go. And like the whole night is kind of that limbo of like, there's still an hour left or whatever,
do we go, do we not go?
But everyone knew I was in Vegas, and I had like told my friends I might go. I told my family I might go, and they're like, what are you doing when you get there? And I'm like, I don't know, because the conference doesn't start till the next day, we got to check in, and then the shooting happens.
Oh, that's scary.
And yeah, it's terrifying. Obviously, I was not there, so I'm saved myself of that trauma of actually being there, but it was very, very scary still. And
like the thought of it,
you
being there.
And when you have OCD, unfortunately, a lot of people don't know this. When they think OCD, they think like cleanliness issues and yada, yada, yada. But, and sometimes that is the type of OCD, but my OCD and a lot of people's OCD is pattern forming. And so if it's kind of reminds me of, God, what's that movie where it's like people like die, like they didn't get on the roller coaster that crashed, and so then they think, those horrible movies.
Where like you're driving behind
with the logs,
and it goes to
Final Destination.
Final
Destination is really bad for people with OCD, by the way. I've never watched one of those movies, and somehow I know all those. Yeah. So my thing in my brain, because I have an OCD brain and I find patterns, and it's bad to fall into those patterns, but you have to accept sometimes you just have to allow some to win. And in my brain, I think to myself, if I ever do go to a festival, I'm going to get killed there because I was supposed to go to that one, And so
I'm surprised you went to.
I thought it was a normal concert.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a festival setup. So we walk in there and I'm immediately really stressed out. And Caroline's with me. And so, and
I was almost there.
You almost came with me.
I really wanted to go.
And so Caroline keeps finding, and Caroline's really patient with me, and I appreciate that. And she keeps finding little side quests to like distract me. Like, okay, let's just get food for now. Let's go get a water. Let's go get merch. And so we're doing all these little side quests, keeping me distracted. We find a pretty safe corner because Ludwig got us VIP tickets. So we got to the VIP section, and it was so much more chill, and it was close to an exit. And she's like, there's an exit right there. Like, we can get there in
nice.
A few seconds. So she like was really helping me. And I also took a lorazepam that night too. Like, and that's very rare. I hope you guys know, like, lorazepams for me are my final ditch effort. But as we're walking into the concert, I get a follow-up call from the urgent care doctor.
Yep.
And he's like, hey, like, Blair, how's it going? How have you been feeling? And I'm like, well, the chest pain's still there, but I'm confident it's just anxiety. Because at this point, if I was like having a heart attack, I'd be like dead by now, right?
Yeah.
I say that to him, and he's like, well, that's not always the case. And I'm like, what? And he's like, if you're still having the pain, I would go get a CT scan. And I was like, okay, I'll tell my boyfriend, maybe we'll go tomorrow. And he was like, oh, tomorrow. And I was like,
he was like, you should go right now.
He was like being vague because they like don't want to tell you and be wrong or whatever.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, tomorrow. And I was like, oh, well, I followed up with a cardiologist and I have a cardiologist appointment next week. Like, and he was like, oh, well, you could go get a CT scan or you could go to the cardiologist next week. That's up to you if you want to wait. And I'm like, okay.
Ugh.
And like, that's the conversation I end. And then we walk in, I'm super overstimulated and just really overwhelmed. And then I'm sitting there and we're watching Chapel Roan and it's just getting this stabbing pain to my heart. And then of course, unfortunately, placebo effect, especially with hypochondria and a panic disorder, my hands tingling, and that's a side effect of a heart attack, and did all these things. And I'm just like, I can't do it. We leave the concert, like talking through my feelings with Caroline. She's like, you know what? Like, you're fine. Like everything's going to be okay. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to go. And then as soon as I walked in my door at home, I just started sobbing and I was like, I've got to go to the ER. I feel crazy. Like, what if I'm dying right now? Like my mom, and I don't go, and and so we go to the ER. It was a very interesting night at the ER in LA. There was a man that ripped out his own IV and left.
What? You watched him walk out?
He was yelling at the nurses because I guess they wanted to give him this thing that like I guess he was like an alcoholic for sure, and he was there he wasn't feeling well or something, and they wanted to give him, I don't know what it was, but he was pissed off and he didn't want it. And so then he was like, he ripped out his IV, which is crazy, and like stormed out of there, and they had to call security, and I was just sitting there like, what the heck? There was this other guy that was there that got punched in the face by Homeland Security or Homeland, whatever they're called.
Oh my God.
Yeah, at a protest. He was like, it was a peaceful protest. I was just sitting in a chair. They punched me in my fucking face. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm sitting right next to him. I'm like, are you okay? And he was like, I'm here to get a CT scan. I'm nervous. Like my jaw's broken.
Ow.
And I'm like, oh my God. And then the doctor comes in. He's like, do you want pain meds? He's like, no, I used to be an addict. I don't want anything. He's like, I can't have anything.
Wow, props to that guy.
I know.
He's strong.
He was cool. He was a cool guy. I was talking to him. And then the guy was like, well, what about an extra strength Tylenol? You must be in a lot of pain. And the guy goes, is it going to give me autism? Which was pretty funny. So I was like, this guy's awesome.
Just someone called me a Tylenol baby, and I was like, excuse me. What do you mean by that exactly?
Well,
I mean, it might be.
It might be. So I get a CT scan with contrast. Have you ever had contrast?
What is contrast?
Oh my God. It's iodine essentially. So they pump it. So you do a CT scan in like a big machine, right?
Yeah.
And during some of it, they pump this, I think it's iodine. They pump it through your blood and it burns.
Ew.
Through your whole body. You can feel it move.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like,
I would have freaked out.
Feel your whole blood system and how it works. And it actually goes really fast. I don't know if you guys know that.
Does it hurt?
Oh, it's nasty. It doesn't hurt. It just feels yuck.
It's just weird
It burns
feeling.
in the back of your throat and you can taste it. And then it burns like you have to pee really bad.
I'm surprised you did that.
I've done it 3 times.
Ugh.
I've had weird things in my life where I get paranoid, and unfortunately, and it can't be good for you. And so that's the other thought process, especially when you have OCD. You're like, well, great. Now I'm fucked in 10 years because I did this. Like, aha! It's never ending. But I did it. He thought everything looked fine. And then, you know what? I haven't had chest pain since. So.
Oh, good. Wait, at least the symptoms are gone.
It's just so frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, it's so frustrating. It's like, and all of that just to get my brain to come down. And so that's why with OCD, you're supposed to try to use your tools first, because that should be your last resort. Because obviously that's, you know.
Can't like go every night.
Yeah, you can't.
Get
yeah,
checked. And
so.
Man,
But yeah.
I feel that. I've seen so much like cancer on my dad's side of the family. My mom's side of the family has like high blood pressure. And
yeah.
I just like think like I'm just doomed. It's inevitable kind of thing.
Scary.
I mean, when my parents got divorced in high school, I would stay with my dad, and we had microwaved bacon every morning for breakfast.
Oh yeah, that can't be good.
And I look back and I'm like, I think I'm gonna have cancer soon.
Yeah, I grew up on like plates of bacon and hot dogs.
Yeah, just the most processed meat ever. And
bologna and Spam.
Yeah, and I had no limit. Like
Hamburger
I had
Helper,
the highest
ramen.
metabolism, so
Yeah.
I would eat everything all the time.
I only processed foods for so long.
Like I remember when I was addicted to World of Warcraft, I literally would have Slim Jims and ranch sunflower seeds.
Perfect.
Yeah, that was my gamer combo. But I just feel like, man, I definitely was not healthy growing up.
Yeah, no, me
I
neither.
definitely know my like all of my grandparents, my dad that passed away from like cancer. And I'm like, yeah, no, I think it's going to happen to me eventually. I think I've kind of just accepted that that's the way I'm going to go someday.
That's scary. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, hopefully I could catch it ahead of time. But like, how often am I supposed to go get checked? You know, like I should probably do the scan that you did. It sounds like it was very efficient.
Yeah.
But maybe it would bring some peace of mind.
I ended up going to follow up with the cardiologist, and he was like, he did an EKG, and I had the incomplete red bundle thing again, and he assured me that it's fine. But I'm trying to drop that because my brain is really upset about that because I've never had that before. Yeah. And he's like, it can happen in young adults and then it usually goes away. And I'm like, okay.
But what does it do? Is it just sitting there or like, how does it work?
What?
What is it called?
Google.
Can we Google it?
Incomplete red bundle.
Incomplete red bundle. It sounds like it's a wad of blood cells.
An EKG can detect right bundle branch block.
Right bundle branch block. RBBB.
Electrical signals are delayed on the right side of the heart. While often benign, RBB can signal an underlying heart or lung condition that requires clinical diagnosis. See, so I'm sitting there and I'm like so stressed out.
That is crazy. It sounds so scary, but if they're saying it's fine,
but it's like it could be an underlying thing, and you're like, okay, how do we figure that out?
How is it not an underlying thing? Like I'm gonna go get checked. I want to go get checked too. Can you link me where you want?
Get you a doctor, but.
Oh
anyway,
man, I'm glad you turned out okay.
Episode of Wine About It.
Oh, are we done?
Yeah. Typical whining. We complained a lot. Sorry, guys.
We whined a lot today. And I think that's okay. I realize, like, I think I need to be a little bit more vocal, not afraid. I think I've been very afraid to speak about how I feel, especially in the past few years. And I think it's okay to share how we feel. And it's okay to be honest that we're not okay. Because let me tell you, I've been so sad. I've been so sad the past few weeks. I think it's because like I know that I'm so blessed and grateful to be where I am. Like I feel like I'm not allowed to complain because so many other people are in like don't have money or people are dying. People are dying, right?
People are homeless. People are starving.
Exactly. Like someone's car probably broke down today, and like I'm freaking playing video games 12 hours a day. Who am I to complain about getting yelled at on the internet? You know. So I think even though we're complaining, very grateful to be here, very happy. We are not quitting. We can't. No. We have to pay Scootish.
But we can.
we can't quit. We have employees everywhere. I've got 20 employees. I've got to house and pay. And
but just like any other job, we can daydream about it every once in a while.
Are we allowed to do that? Are we allowed to daydream?
I don't know. I am. I just people will come up with your feelings without. They'll come up with their own opinions no matter what you say or do. So I might as well say how I feel every once in a while.
Yeah. I would hope that, if there's friends or acquaintances, DM me, call me, reach out. Let's talk about, I just want to talk and share like my perspective on things sometimes. And I like that, like literally last night I was streaming and Cutie it was midnight, by the way. Cutie calls me. I'm like, hey, I'm streaming. She's like, oh. And I was like, is everything okay? She's I just want to vent. And I'm like, okay. And stream. And we talked for an hour. It's good to vent.
It's good to vent.
I think it's good to vent.
It's hard because like certain people don't get it. Like I can't call my sister and explain to her the nuance of.
It's such a weird world that we live in. I just hope that we try our best to stay grounded.
I think
that's the thing. I feel like I'm levitating. Like I feel like I'm not even in my body. That's how
dissociated.
Yes, like I feel like the days have been a blur. Yeah. Like I'm not even present. Like I don't sleep. I don't eat. It's okay. Everything is fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be okay.
Everything's fine.
Thank you guys for supporting us.
Thank you guys for being charitable. Thank you for seeing the good in us.
Yes.
Thank you for being kind.
Yes.
Thank you for assuming that we don't have ill intentions or we're doing anything malicious.
Yeah. But
drunk episode next week.
Drunk episode next week. We've got fun costumes next week.
Yeah, next week is
and we're gonna head to the Patreon now. Don't leak.
I already did. I leaked everything. I'm so sorry.
Such a problem.
I get excited. excited.
It's okay.
I get excited.
Like what?
But next week we're gonna actually take some like good pics but next week will be our first night episode, which will be fun. Ooh, Patreon. Yes. Please subscribe to the Patreon.
We're starting Halo 2 today.
Yes. We're starting Halo 2. I'm not gonna lie, we just beat Halo 1. We have during the gaming, I don't know if everyone knows, but our Patreon, we have a bonus extra hour episode after every week, and then we also have call-in confessions, so please call in and leave your confessions, or you could type in, and you can also be anonymous, but they're really fun to listen to. It's my favorite segment. And then we also have gaming segments, which we do back there, and we just finished Halo 1. It's probably a hard watch, I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I told Scootish, I was like, Scootish, please, you gotta cut out all the parts that we got lost and died.
It's a very honest review.
Halo 1?
She does not like it.
I think that's for nostalgia, surely. People just love that game. I've heard good things about Halo 2, so I'm really excited to start that today.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Halo 2 today.
Anyway, we'll see you on the Patreon.
See you. Bye.
Bye.